Why? احتراما لمن؟ للشافعية. To give respect to the madhab of Imam Shafi'i. Although in our madhab we don't even read the basmalah. But in Imam Maziri rahimahullah ta'ala Tunisi, he said that we should do this. Why? Mara'atul khilaf. To keep people from differing. So we have escape from khilaf, and the Malikis we have mara'atul khilaf. To protect the ummah from differences. How can we fathom or dream of articulating a position of love and unity to non-Muslims when we ourselves, the Sufis and the Salafis and the Ikis and the Tabligis, we don't love each other? An unrealistic expectation if we ourselves don't get along with each other. And that takes us into understanding, in the spirit of Ibn Khaldun rahimahullah, the sociological reality of the Western Muslim. We come from the DMX madhab. We come from Star Wars. We come from professional wrestling. We come from Bruce Lee. We come from a misogynistic reality that dominates women, aka hip-hop music. Our youth have taken people who have been shot 9 times and dressed like prisoners as heroes. The Lord of the Rings. And you give this religion to someone who comes out of that background, and you put him into a group, and what type of mentality is he going to have to his fellow brothers and sisters? He's Luke and Obi-Wan, and that's Darth Vader. This is funny, but I want you to think deeply about what I'm telling you, because I came out of that. I was an ex-DJ. I don't like it when they tell you I was an ex-DJ. I don't want you to look at me and say, he's cool. I want you to look at me and say, he's cool because he's an Azhari. Not because he was a DJ. Wallahi, I wish if I have the ability to erase those days, I will erase them. So how is it that the social constructs that we live in the West are those of domination? We seek to dominate others. And then when we're given a group mentality that transforms itself into attacking fellow Muslims, where's the khuruj min al-khilaf mustahab? What were the constructs that were introduced to our Muslim community in the last 50 years? The personalities that were introduced to our Muslim community were some of the most controversial personalities in the Muslim world, were transferred to the Western Muslim mentality. So Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant now know about Ibn Taymiyyah and Ibn Arabi, and they're going to take it to the masjid and battle each other. Did you think about it this way before? You have to think about things and understand the importance of this. Your background, who you are as a person, can be shaped and molded in ways which are beneficial, in ways also that are detrimental to what? To sinking the boat. But instead, let's work together on personalities that we can all agree on. Let's present personalities and ideas that the entire community can accept, so that the love will be in our hearts for each other. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, you will not enter paradise until you love each other. Number 2, looking for the home run ball. Mike Tyson, our brother, and you should be careful not to backbite him. Mike Tyson, hafidhahullah, he was the greatest boxer in the world until he relied on the knockout punch. And he left his jab. He left the talent he had. In our community now, we're waiting for the Messiah. We're looking for one group or one personality or one figure to come and rectify everything in East London, in Brooklyn, New York, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, in San Francisco, California, in Malaysia, in China. It's not going to happen until the Mahdi comes. But until that time, we need to work together. We need to bring our talents together. The more that we look for the home run ball, the more that we place people above impossible expectations, and then they let us down because we've put them at a position that is not fair to them. It only increases our frustration. It only increases our frustration. Sheikh Hamza, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him, he emailed me last year. He said, be on my show. I said, no. Why? Because I'm not worthy, man. You're Sheikh Hamza. If I'm there, you're going to talk. And that's what happened. But he said, we have to bring out the young brothers. We have to bring the young da'iyah to the people. Look at his understanding. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ. The most difficult verse for the companions to hear.